Stars celebrate the most memorable year of their lives.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so high. Stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so high. Stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, oh. Let us hold each other.
Live from Hollywood, this is Dancing with the Stars.
As a matter of fact, it is. Welcome to Dancing with the Stars. I'm Tom Bergeron.
And I'm Erin Andrews. We've got a fantastic night on tap as our stars share the amazing stories of their most memorable year.
It promises to be an eye-opening look at a different side of our stars before they each take the floor in tonight's competition.
But first, some results. The judges' scores from last week and your votes from last week have been combined. So let's get started.
All right, why don't we?
All right.
Here we go. Nastia and Derek. You're safe and you're dancing first tonight.
All right, for her most memorable year, Nastia picked the time she proudly represented the U.S. in Beijing.
My most memorable year was 2008 because it was the year that I achieved my lifelong dream. Both my parents were actually gymnasts. My mom was a rhythmic gymnast and a world champion, and my dad competed at the 1988 Olympic Games. I wanted to grow up to be just like my parents. People told me about the Olympics, like you don't really get the idea until you're actually there. It is just so huge. I was kind of in shock. Seeing the flag being raised and listening to the national anthem was the greatest feeling that I've ever felt. I remember looking across the arena, seeing my dad in a corner with tears in his eyes. I had never seen my dad cry in my entire life. That moment, I kind of realized everything that we had worked so hard for 18 years had just paid off.
What? That's amazing. Wow.
It was such a special night for me. I feel like it'd be really cool to recreate that night. I want to dedicate this dance and this week specifically to my parents. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have an Olympic gold medal.
No pressure for me choreographing this. Oh my gosh.
I chose Dark Eyes for the Argentine tango because it was the song that I competed to at the Olympic Games. I've never performed to the song since that night, and I haven't told my parents. I want to surprise them. It's really special for me just to even hear it because the memories just flood back. 2008 really changed my life forever. It made me realize that dreams do come true if you work hard and never give up. That's the attitude that Derek and I both have to bring to this competition if we want to go all the way.
Silver's not good enough.
Routine of a lifetime.
Nastia and Derek, a dramatic start to an emotional night. Wow. And our drapery budget for the season exhausted over here. What a great start, don't you think, Glenn
I
Goodman?
do indeed, and I've got to say that this competition is really hotting up. And that was a fantastic dance. I'm not saying particularly that it was a fantastic Argentine tango, because for me, the character of the Argentine tango is about the lady of the night and the sailor coming out, and there's a little passion. This was clean, it was physical. It just lacked what I like to see in an Argentine tango. But, as I said at the beginning...
Wait a minute, I'm sorry, hold on a second.
Yeah.
There was something you thought was missing in all that?
Of course, the character of the dance, Sunshine. The character of the dance must be portrayed. This was a wonderful, athletic dance. Did it have the warmth? Did it come... Listen, good dancing affects my brain. Great dancing affects my heart.
Oh, so that's what it is.
This was not, for me, heartfelt.
All right, fair enough. All right. You've got the booing part down perfectly. That's good. Julianne?
What I was going to say was that girl knows how to take a critique and improve on it.
Yeah.
Your back from the last couple weeks was so strong, and I can get what he's saying with the passion, but you nailed it in 2008, and you nailed it tonight.
All right, there you go. Bruno, where do you come down on this?
I'm telling you what it was. It was a stunner. It was a tango. Now listen to me. It was full of exhilarating shapes and shades. It had the quality, the dazzling quality of a gem when it's sculpted by the hand of a master. Tonight we had two masters. You two were absolutely on the top of the game.
All right, Carrie Ann.
Glenn, you're grumpy. This
No,
is
I'm not grumpy.
And that is bold.
Let me tell you.
That is incredible. You're done. We don't hear from you anymore.
Grumpy no.
That was fantastic. I mean, this is week 4 of the competition, and you're already bringing out a routine like that was like in your face, beautiful lines. I mean, those lifts, you were doing pommel horse all over, Derek. It was fantastic. Way to go.
Head on up for your scores. Congratulations. When you're voting tonight, remember our new numbers begin with 855. You get 10 votes per phone line, per email address at abc.com and on Facebook. Interesting start to the night, Aaron.
Very interesting start, and I'm not going to name names, but there were several dancers up here that said, are you kidding with the comments? Len, we love you, but mercy. Hello, legs for days. And I know your parents are in the audience right now. Your dad, we had a shot of him, was very misty. How about you? You have not performed to that song since the Olympics. What was that like for you hearing it again?
It was really emotional, actually, especially like just listening to it. And both my parents and my grandparents are here from Moscow, and they weren't in Beijing watching, so this was kind of like a moment for them. So I'm really excited that they're here.
Okay, there's your heartfelt, right? There it is. All right, let's get your scores, guys.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
9.
Len Goodman. 8. Julianne Huff.
9.
Bruno Tognoli.
10! The first 10 of the season, 36 out of 40 for Nastia and Derek. And there you go. Even though they're safe from elimination this week, they're going to need your votes. And as Tom said, remember the numbers this season begin with 855. So please dial carefully, Tom.
All right, Aaron, thanks. Next up, we're going to tell 3 more couples whether they're safe or in jeopardy. Then we'll hear the personal stories of Michael and Riker's most memorable years. Meanwhile, this week was filled with some unintentional hits.